Hi, Cancer. I'm Pam. Welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for July 2014. First, I want to say, Cancer, I'm going to talk really loud because I ordered 2 microphones. Actually, I ordered 1 and they sent me 2. This one didn't work at all and made it worse, and the other one did absolutely nothing. So forgive me. I'm going to speak as loudly as I can, so bear with me on that. Before I start your reading, I shuffled your cards and I divided the deck into 3 piles. And I'm going to read the cards on each cut. I'm going to tell you what the cards mean before I lay out the 10 cards in the Celtic Cross spread for the month of July 2014. The first card you have in your cut is a victory card. Yay, Cancers. I'm glad you're starting out with a good card. Yep, so 6 of Rods to me is pretty much plain and simple victory. The next card you have in the cut, oh no, why do we have to go from a good to a not so good? I get 5 of Cups. And 5 of Cups, 5s to me symbolize difficulties, and Cups symbolize emotions. And this card can mean loss, regret, disappointment, depression. Sometimes it's connected to not feeling well. Also can be connected to alcoholism. Doesn't necessarily mean it's you. It could be somebody you're concerned about or that's connected to do with you. And the third card in the cuts is 2 of Pentacles. And 2 of Pentacles means to me striving for balance, issues concerning you about money, financial concerns to do with money, struggling over a decision. There's emotions tied up here with this card. So let's see what comes up for you Cancerians out there for the month of July 2014 in the 10 cards that I'm going to lay out. Okay, Cancer people, the first card I have that comes up for you is 8 of Wands. And 8 of Wands symbolizes to me news coming to you quickly. This could be through the internet, but it's news or communication of some type coming at you. Wands symbolize growth, development, new enterprise, new business, and communication. In this card, to me, it's news coming at you swiftly. Also could indicate change. Some people see it as travel. To me, it's news. This would be in the position of what's going on right now because it's right on top of you in the center of the reading. I hear that maybe you felt recently like you've made a lot of mistakes in the past or made some mistakes. If you don't have that feeling, it's like you've been through a lot recently and that you're traveling through that now. Like now this is becoming part of your past. I hear that you're entering a time of like actually swift growth. Some of you may be taking some kind of a trip. Also, they are talking about travel. So some of you Cancer people are going to be going on a trip. Some of you are going to be entering some classes or taking some type of courses to further your education and knowledge in some way. That's what comes up right in the center. I get that for some of you, if you've been unhappy in a relationship, this is going to be the time where you're going to end this relationship or move out of that relationship. That they say now. And the card, ironically or not ironically, that crosses over it, you have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords means to me the end of a relationship or disappointment in a relationship, or that there's been cheating going on in a relationship. It could be all 3. I hear some grave disappointments have come your way. I feel that you've muddled through them and tried to make the best of them. I hear you've been linked to some people that have been a disappointment to you. And they're not even just talking about one person. I'm getting like a few people here have disappointed you. And I'm hearing the phrase like you almost wish you didn't know some of the things that have gone on, like maybe ignorance would have been bliss in some of these situations. I just get that there are things that have come out that you wish you didn't know. I'm sorry to hear that for you. I wish that wasn't the case. I don't like to give any negative news or deliver any bad news. I wish I only had good news to say, but I have to be truthful and honest about what I get. Um, and hopefully this message is going to make sense to some of you Cancerians out there. It's not going to make sense to all of you because this is a general reading, but this is what I'm hearing with these two cards that come up. But you have a good card, so I like that. For your next card, you have Ace of Pentacles. And to me, this is divine blessings of abundance, financial abundance coming your way. And it definitely is divinely inspired and divinely blessed. Phew, I'm glad after such a negative start right there for you. I hear that you're coming into a time where money matters concern you greatly, and you're in and out of problem solving to do about finances. You're undergoing financial change. Your financial picture and situation is changing right now, or going to be changing very soon. It really comes up as money-making changes and decisions that you're going to be making about your money. If there's any of you that are on a fixed income of some sort, there seems to be more stability with your finances comes up. And your finances, this also is linked to partnership and partnership agreements. These finances, these financial changes and situation that you find yourself in a past position, not necessarily doesn't have to be that this is from the past, but that's the position this card is falling in. You have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups would be a message coming to you. And this page is connected to do with a water sign, a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. So if any of you Cancerians out there have children that are also a water sign, this could be coming from them, or it could be a message about them, or it could be a message from your spirit guides to you because you are a water sign. I'm hearing that it's a reminder to stay grounded and focused, and that you've had a lot of things on your plate and a lot of troubles, like things piling up and really bothering you and eating away at you. You're going to relinquish your fears and plunge into those waters and forge ahead. And I don't feel that you're going to be ruminating too much over these problems anymore. You're getting ready to really move forward and out of those energies. And you're going to be entering a time of prosperity and abundance. And for those of you Cancerians that have been having some financial difficulties or woes, I get more stability and income and more financial prosperity comes to you, especially starting next month, in the month of August. So that's good news. Phew. I was getting worried here for you guys. I was hearing a lot of things that sounded kind of sad and depressing, and we need uplifting messages. The next card that you have in your reading is the Queen of Wands, or Rods. This Queen of Rods would be connected to somebody that is a fire sign. That would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or this could be their rising sign. She's somebody who likes fairness and likes to make decisions based on being fair. She's generous, she's thoughtful, she's kind, she has a lot of knowledge, she's a good communicator, she has high self-esteem. She wants you to be pleased with her for some reason and to look up to her or look at her in a positive way. That's kind of an interesting message. So this is somebody you know in your life that's a fire sign, For some of you, I feel this is a daughter. This is somebody that wants you to take notice and recognition of what she's done and her achievements. For some of you, this is going to be somebody that's a friend. She wants you to acknowledge a job well done. She feels proud of herself and of her accomplishments at this time. You have a great responsibility connected to her. So if she's not your daughter for some other reason, you feel like you have responsibility to her. She wants you to be brave. She doesn't want you to be too self-centered at this time. It's like, I almost feel like she's somebody that would be like a real cheerleader for you through tough times. The next card that you have in your reading, you have quite a lot of people cards coming up, court cards coming up in your reading today, Cancer. You have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles to me would be connected to a earth sign. This gentleman here would be a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. He shows up in a future position for you. This card, by the way, she showed up in the position of energies that are you're moving through right now and are passing through. This gentleman comes up as a future, in a slightly future position, near future, not far away, distant future. This guy has troubled you in the past, and money matters circle around him. I feel for some of you Cancer people out there, he owes you money. He's somebody that owes you money, because money complications and troubles circle around him. Well, the influence of money is strong around him. He cares about material wealth and material gain. He's very sensitive, caring, and thoughtful. He has deep emotions and feelings. Sometimes he doesn't know what to do with them a little bit, but I get that he is also somebody that thinks ahead. He likes to plan ahead or think about what's going to happen in the future. And he actually may possess some psychic ability or intuitive abilities, this guy. I feel like he's dragged you through the rabbit hole. I feel like he's the rabbit in Alice in Wonderland. He's dragged you through the rabbit hole. And I get that he's borrowed money from you, and I feel that there's been a lot of back and forth with him in regard to money and you. And he doesn't want you to take him for granted, and he feels like at sometimes he may accuse you of leaving him hanging out to dry. This could be because maybe he's tried to borrow money from you and you've turned him down in the past, but I do feel he owes you money. He has actually borrowed money, or you've given him money in the past. He's scattered right now. He's not focused. Again, it comes at me like he comes at you again and again and again. I feel like he tries to borrow money from you quite a bit. I hope this makes sense to you, some of you Cancerians out there, but I feel like he wants you to heal him in some way, and I don't feel that that's really your responsibility. You can be a helping hand and help, but we all have to heal ourselves. So try not to get in a trap with that. I feel like there's a cycle going on here with this guy. The next card you have that comes up here in this reading is Eight of Pentacles. And Eight of Pentacles to me symbolizes apprenticeship, craftsmanship, attention to detail. This could be new employment coming up. And it's also financial rewards and financial gain from new employment and work that you're doing. I hear that money making is going to happen very fast in your future, and that you've got something is just going to drop right in your lap. For some of you, this is going to be a new job. And for some of you, this is just going to be money is going to come to you in some other way where it's just like, well, right there for you. Wow. I want to be sitting next to you when that happens. Just kidding. Just a joke. You're going to have great spiritual development and success in society. You're going to broaden your horizons and branch out from what you usually do. And this is going to bring you financial gain. I also get that you're going to be spending more time out in nature. For some of you that already do that, you're just going to increase it. For those of you that haven't been doing that, I get you really stepping it up where you're spending time outside more. For some of you, this is going to be through walking and exercise. Some of you I actually see sitting by a, nice little pond, brook, or river, fishing. I'm actually seeing some of you fish. They're saying some of you people out there that are born under the sign of Cancer are going to become more communal with nature. Odd, it's coming up with this card, but it is. Okay, next card you have in your reading is 10 of Wands, or rods. This card symbolizes to me you're carrying some burdens here. You're traveling down a new road or a new path. You're journeying on your way. You've gained a lot of knowledge through some of your strifes and troubles that you've been finding yourself in. Some of you, wow, sorry to hear this. Some of you have had this troubles going on for the past 7-8 years. And some of you, it's been a shorter stint of troubles, which have been 9 to 12 months. So there's some of you have been in a cycle that have gone on for quite a while. But that you've gained a lot of knowledge. Wands symbolize growth, development, expansion, communication, new enterprise, and new business. But I do get that these come up in 10 of Wands. This is like burdens, but you've kind of benefited from these burdens. It's kind of like a weird mix. I hear you're going to change direction completely. Many of you are going to be shifting gears. You're entering a new time where your social life and your social welfare, those are the words they're using there. I find them odd linked together, but that's what I'm hearing, are going to be changing and improving. You're really broadening your horizons. That's what comes up with this card. So not only more communal with nature, also more communal with society and new people, surrounding yourself with new people and new situations in a social setting and in social scenes comes up here for you, Cancer people. Now, I've got to say, do you see how many people you have here? I'm showing you them in a group, even though this one didn't really come up as a person, but some of you do have children that are a water sign. Look at this. Look at how many people you have show up here. Crazy. Got a lot of people happening in your reading here. Okay. You have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords to me is somebody that can bring some challenges. She's somebody that likes to get to the truth and the heart of the matter. She's also somebody that can conversely be not that truthful. It can go either way with this queen. She's either very truthful and this causes trouble because of her opinions and her truthfulness creates some havoc, or she's not truthful and this creates discord and disharmony. But truth is always an issue and usually connected to the Queen of Swords. I feel that some of you are going to run up against a problem with this woman, this Queen of Swords. She would be connected to an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. That could be her rising sign or her sun sign. She feels very vindicated to be boisterous and bold in her opinions. I feel like I'm telling some of you Cancerian women out there, or men, this, and that you're going to be going, I know exactly who this is. I just have that feeling you're going to know who. She's kind of like a little bit of a thorn in your side, or has been somewhat of a troublemaker for you. She's somebody, I get that she stops by if it's at work. She stops by your office or wherever the location is at your work and stops by to complain. Feel like there's a lot of complaining and griping going on from her because it's communication that seems to be coming from her. I also get if you're a non-working Cancerian, she comes by your home. She could be a neighbor or a friend that comes by. There's a lot of complaining coming from her. She doesn't want you to have what she wants. I get that she wants to be on top, like better than you or one step above you, or She seems to be wanting to best you at stuff right now. She's not harmonious for you, at least right now. She's bringing a lot of discord. They're saying just let her go on and on. Don't pay her any mind. For some of you Cancerians, she's has in the past or recent past set out to destroy you, like undermine you at your job or in a relationship sense. She's been a troublemaker. Don't give her that power or energy if you can help it. And your final card, oh, I don't like this, so I'm going to pull another one after this because I don't like it, Cancer. I don't. You have the Devil. And the Devil is a card to me that symbolizes addiction to either gambling, sex, money, or a relationship, drugs, alcohol. Some type of addiction is here. You've been harboring some negative judgments about people, but some of these are actually right. I'm not saying they've been wrong or they're incorrect. They want the guides want to advise you to release yourself of the bondages of that kind of thought pattern. So in this case, the addiction is being addicted to thought patterns. That's what comes up. You've got to let go so the new can come in, new thoughts and better life for you can come in. And I'm hearing that you're being guided by your guides to do so. And you needn't worry about anything negative that seems to be trailing around behind you from the past. I get that there are quite a few people out there rooting for you and really want you to succeed. So, just my own thought, this is not psychic, but this guy came up as a problem about money, hounding you around and around in a circle about money. This woman comes up as she's been complaining to you, or for some of you, has tried to ruin you. And this woman came up, although she wasn't negative, she wants you to think she's great and to acknowledge her accomplishments. I don't really feel like she's overly negative, not really. But with these two that came up and what they had to say about them, your negative thoughts about them were correct, but your guides don't want you to spin around and around about this anymore. It's time to cut out the dead wood, so to speak, in your life and be done with that and let bygones be bygones. Shut the door on the past. These people that you've given too much time and energy, they've rented too much space in your head, and the guides don't want you to do that anymore. So I'm going to pull one more card for you because I feel like I don't like that card, although I don't think it was a negative message, really. It was like an encouraging message to let go. I'm going to draw one more card for you Cancerian people out there because I care about you and I want you to be happy and I don't want to leave on a negative note. So I'm cutting another one because I can. Ah, it's you if you're a female. It might even be you if you're a male because, what can I say? Who knows? It comes up what it comes up. The Queen of Cups. This is probably you. You are a Cancerian person, and this card would go along with somebody that's a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So let me hear what they want to say. You've got to be true to yourself always. You've lingered too long on the thoughts and opinions of what other people have made or thought about you. The guides are reminding you to make sure you're living in the present and not the past. And you've got a lot of great things coming at you if you relinquish your fears and dive into your future. I do see money matters and finances stabling and improving for you. I do see that. Right now, try to view this time, if you can, as like a cooling off period in all areas. So I just want to say to all you wonderful Cancerian people out there that have been so kind to leave kind comments for me and send me kind emails after my maiden voyage into the YouTube world with my videos last month, and for many of you whom I've spoken to via appointments. It's been truly a pleasure, and I thank you for that. And I just want to say to any of you who are interested in having a private reading with me. If you click on the link below, it'll take you to my website, and you can go to the order page and fill out the form there, and I will contact you and we can schedule an appointment for you to get that reading. And I want to say I really truly wish you many blessings and peace.